Hi, I'm Rusty Dog, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator with with the new plane, Junkers JU-52. Who's watching? Somebody is, unless it's me. Might be me watching myself. Ah, we got somebody. Okay. I'm just going to let this settle in. Hopefully I get more than one person, two people. Oh dear. Dear, what a shame. Mark Shaw. Hey, Mark. Oh, look at your little doggy. Yeah. I've just got a thing going, Mark, in my Discord, asking people to post pictures of their dogs and cats and stuff. So if you're on my Discord, by all means, yeah, post your doggy there. It is a dog, right? Yeah. Um, yeah, by all means. Football Villain 56. Hi, Football Villain. Glad to catch you on a live stream. Thank you, man. Yes, I'm doing okay. A bit tired, but when am I not these days? Yeah. Yeah, so let's have a look. The Junkers plane. We're going to take a look at this in a bit more detail. I'm going to go back here a second. I didn't know this plane was out. I saw people doing preview videos of this plane yesterday. I didn't see any of the videos. I haven't watched them yet. But I thought that they were just maybe preview releases that they'd been given or something. And I came into Flight Sim, and I saw this little exclamation mark telling me, there was an update somewhere. At least I thought so. And I went into the content manager, but there was no updates available. Then I went to the marketplace and I saw the Junkers JU-25, 52, got the numbers wrong around. I saw the Junkers there and I thought, oh, I want this plane, so I have to get it. So I just bought it and I thought, let's stream it. So that's it. I bought the plane. I haven't even looked at it. So I don't know anything about it. And this is something I tend to do, is just jump in at the deep end and do something like this where I just try it all out. What could go wrong, right? What could possibly go wrong with this? It's a perfect combination of not knowing anything about it and my own ineptness on this. So we're going to see. So let me introduce you to the plane. It looks amazing. It is a Microsoft plane. It is an actual Microsoft plane. So yeah. Football Villain, thanks for all the help on the car mechanic sim. Oh man, I had a massive session on that yesterday. We did 2 cars. It was about 5 to 6 hours with the new version, because the new version now has got performance brakes, drilled, grooved, carbon brakes, ceramic. It's brilliant. Showed me how to play the game. Now you're completely hooked. Awesome, great stuff. It's great. I love car mechanic sim. It does need a few tweaks and things here and there, but yeah. Right, so here it is, the Junkers. That's a great shot. Oh yeah, let's see how clean the floor is. The Junkers, that I think is the correct way how to pronounce it. Junkers. Junkers JU-52 3M. So apparently this was the first flight ever. The test flight, I presume, was in 1930, and the actual flight of what's going on here. And then the actual flight of this thing was 1932 in March. Hitler had one, so that's a good advertisement. Hitler had one as he was campaigning to become chancellor in 1932. And then, yeah, so, there's a glimpse of the cockpit. Yeah, so Hitler had one, and then there's some Chinese premier, I think, that had one as well. I think 4,845 were ever built after the war. Most of them were destroyed. This is all from memory, by the way. Most of these were destroyed And then they started production away from Germany and went to production in France from 1945 onwards, and also from in Spain from 1945 onwards, where some of them are still being used today, I believe. So yeah, this is a very versatile, do everything kind of plane, as you're going to see very soon. So we've got this one with the wheels, and if we switch to another one, we have the floats. So let's take a look at that one. Ooh, look at the complication on that cockpit. I hope it's going to build the rest of the plane up. There it is. So there we have the floaty version for the water landings. Yeah, now that I see it on floats, it's like, yeah, I know I've seen this in movies and TV series and stuff. Yeah, okay. So, and we also have the skis version. So we got that one. Okay. Let's wait for it to draw in. I don't know why we're getting these weird camera views. Yeah, so there's the ski version, so it can land on snow as well as water. Apologies for Microsoft's cameras. They need to improve this. But yeah, this is the 1939 aircraft, powered by 3 BMW engines. Yeah, 3 BMW engines are powering this thing. Right, so we have, when you get the plane, which I think was £12.49 for me. So you've got the standard version, and you have the floats, you have the wheels, and the retrofit. Now, as far as I can make sense of, because I think the planes did start with the 2-blade propellers, and then the later one, this one has got the 3-blade. So this is the plane as it was built back in 39. All the cockpit is as it was built. The retrofit has got the more modern equipment inside. I would imagine it would be GPS and stuff. So we're going to forget that one today, and we're just going to go with the standard old plane. So okay, let's go back. I have no clue how to fly this thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be setting off from Tempelhof Airport in Berlin. Why did I pick Tempelhof? Because this is where Hitler flew out of, and it has the airport code EDDI, which for me is Elite Dangerous Discovery. That app, EDDI. Yeah, this is the one where Hitler kept his plane. So I thought, well, it's a German plane. I need to fly really out of Germany. So where else? I couldn't be bothered thinking anywhere else. So we're just going to fly out of that. We're not going to choose a runway. We're going to choose a ramp. Let's see if we can zoom in here and pick one. Okay. This looks like a very small area. Where are these ramps then? Oh, look where they are. Right, okay, didn't see that. They were obscured. Alright, so let's start. The helicopter pad, there's already a plane there. That looks like it could be a Yonkers plane. Perhaps maybe here? So we'll set that as our departure. Alright, tell you what, let's check it out. This is going to be good. I don't know what level this plane is at. I don't know how study level it is. And I have no idea how to start it up. It's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. This looks a nice shot. Wow. I wish they would say where they are. This looks very cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Kind of wonder what all these buildings are. All right, what's the weather? Oh, geez. That doesn't look... Oh, dear. This is live weather. It does not look inviting. No, great. Just great. My first flight in this thing, and it is peeing it down. nice. All right, welcome to a 1930s aircraft. Maybe we should change the weather just to get a bit more lighting in here. Okay, let's have a look around and see what we got. So some of the textures are a little bit low res there, but this is where it counts. This is your meat and potatoes right here. Oh, it's all in German, look. Throttle, 3 different mixtures, of course, for each prop, of course. Your fuel selector, which is probably all in German. I know that recht is right, yeah, right and left. Yes, I think. And this is, okay, so right, left tank, right tank, and then this is probably both, I'd guess. And what do we have here? Engine 1 fuel and lubricant supply. What? Oh, not even going to bother. Engine starter. Okay. Awesome. We've got another cover here. That's the ejector seat. No way. Don't tell me these work. Well, it's got a little twiddly thing. Oh, it does work. Oh my God. Engine cow flaps? Cow flaps? Isn't it cowl? C-O-W-L. Nebulizer. Right, I'm going into space now. Let's just whiz across here. This cockpit looks amazing. I'm interested to see the retrofit. Now this looks like some kind of game. Beep. So we have all the 3 magnetos. Wow, what a strange layout this is. Smash that master starter button. Ignition there. What's this thing then? Oh, that's part of the... Okay, that's part of it. So we have got 3... Yeah, we have 3 ignition buttons. Let's have a look and see what we got here. I'm just going to cycle through the views. Oh, we got something down here. That doesn't look like it does anything. This thing. Why have we got a... What does that say? Oh, it is. Okay. Doesn't work when you click up here though. You have to do it down there. That's a bit weird. Okay, view number 1. Right, this must be your... That's left and right, so it must be your... That's the roll. We'll see. Well, once these instruments will make sense to me once we're in the air. Obviously, kilometers per hour. And then we've got... Oh God, I love that it's all in German. It's brilliant. Dialflug. I don't know what that is. Compass. Oh, this is, you know, your vertical speed. This is kilometer. Oh, right, so there you set your barometric pressure. Okay, and there as well. Awesome. Center panel light. Need a battery for that, and I have no idea power it. Autopilot, emergency stop. Autopilot. Wow, on a 1930s, really? Okay. Now the center dials. Obviously, we got 1 for each propeller. Revolutions, I guess, and then don't know. Don't know what they do. Got a little stopwatch going there. That's working. I just look at the this. Is it manifold pressure? One of these? Oh, it's all in. I'm just looking at the units, and then I can, you know, I don't know if that's kilograms or just grams per centimeter squared. I'm trying to work out what it might be. Yeah, I don't know. It'll all make, maybe some of it will make a bit more sense once I start the plane up. Let's go to number 3 now. Okay, that's the same as the first view, but for the co-pilot. View for 4. Oh yeah, Schmierstoff, cooler, lubricant cooler. So Schmierstoff must be lubricant then. Motorhaube, right? Engine cowl flaps. My German's not really up to par. Druckminderventil, I don't know what that is. Pressure reducing valve, there we go. I could do with one of those on my head. Set compressed left air bottle, right air bottle, ejection shut off valve, and nebulizer, and a glove box down there. Now we come to obviously the lubricant supply and the throttles and the magnetos and the starters, and there's the battery one, and then we've got 3 more starters in here, which is just getting more confusing now. This is throttle gas. Okay, number 7, jet center panel lights, oh good. Fuel pump, that's an important one. Pilot carburetor heat, pitot carburetor heat. What's this thing? Oh, that's the parking brake. These are your radios. Wow, how old-fashioned. I love it. I love it, man. Radios. COM1 active frequency, 124.85, 110. I love how just these 2 numbers are lit up more than this one. That's really cool. There's the volumes. Can we turn those up now? I am moving it, but I don't know. Yeah, it is animating. Let me put my little headlight on. That hasn't made a lot of difference. Nav1 ident. Okay. Let's have a look. Number 9. What? Right rudder ratio. Okay, let me just do a little. They look like duck's feet. Okay, there's my. What is this thing? It's got a zip. It's got a zip on it. Is there supposed to be something up here? Look outside. Why did we have to get crap weather today? So there's the rudder at the back. We've got the elevators there. All looking good. All looking good. Yep. There's about 8 liveries, I think, as well for this, which I haven't bothered looking at yet. There's the autopilot and the anti-ice, not to be confused. Let's have a look at that. Oh man, this plane is so bizarre. Oh yeah, there we go. This, yeah. Right rudder ratio. Okay, anti-ice. So where do we have to point to get this thing? Yoke visibility, where are you? Okay, here. So let's zoom in here. The autopilot, Aus, ein. So that's basically on and off. Hey Andy, how you doing, sir? Oh man, that is on and off. That's it, just that, on and off. I guess it must just do heading. Anti-ice, I think we're gonna need that today. Let's put that on. We're gonna need that. Center panel light. That looks like is it already on? Yeah, we've gone from off to hell, so they must be really bright. Oh man alive, I'm going to be going through the checklist to start this up. The details on this plane looks great though. Let's get out into drone and see if my drone is going to... Berlin has got some really bad weather today. But let's try and stick with it. They might, looking at the visibility, they're probably not going to let us take off in this. So we're going to have to either alter the weather or just override the weather setting and just let them have us take off anyway. So I know the engines are really quite detailed from some of the screenshots I've seen. That's a cool shot. From some of the screenshots I've seen. Yeah, very cool. I wonder if it's got a electronic flight bag in the old version of the plane. In the retrofit, I think it does have, where you can turn off things like autopilot. In the Just Flight Arrow, Piper Arrow, there is a button. It's like a secret button, and you press it, and you get like the electronic flight bag, like an iPad popping up. And I wonder if it's the same here. I haven't really got a manual with it. Yeah. 1 second, guys. I just have to answer a message that's just come through. Typing. There we go. Okay. So, overall then, like the seats and everything with a little bit of, you know, that bend there, that's probably not by design, that might be wear and tear. Okay, I like it. We're in drone mode, aren't we? So let's check out this plane. So yeah, it's basically corrugated. So they do bring the twin blade propeller, or the 3-blade propeller versions. That is one weird looking cockpit. We'll have a look inside, I think, because it looks like there is one. So let's just level up over here, go across here. Did you know that Hitler got one of these because he actually preferred to fly than go by train? Yeah. I'm gonna try and slow the camera down. This is pretty much the slowest I can get. As you can see, all first class comfortable seating here. Luggage racks, everything's modelled in. It'd be interesting when I put the lights on whether it's going to power the lights up in here. I'm going to say it will. I'm just going to have a guess and say it will. I don't know. And what the hell is this thing? What does that do? Oh, it's for down the side for me, the flaps. Look at the size of that wheel! Fire extinguishers, and it looks like everything's working, guys. I haven't come across anything in this plane that says inoperative. Nothing. Nothing. It all looks like it's working. And those are my favorite planes, where everything works. Do we have breaker boxes? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Yeah, this looks like a fuse box to me. Oh, look at that. Oh, inoperative. That's fine. Wing lights. So yeah, we can actually stop the wing lights coming on by just busting that fuse. I don't know what these do. They're not labeled. Strobe lights, beacon lights, nav lights. Are these actually the light switches? These are the fuses. Alright. Should we try and get it started? Hey GTX! How are you doing? Let's try and get this started in this crap weather. Anything above? That's yeah, we got lights, but there's no actual knobs or buttons. No, don't tell me that opens. Oh, we're gonna get soaked. Be interesting if it rained in here now, wouldn't it? You got drops on here. That would be cool. I can't believe it's got a sunroof. And it works. I ain't opening that today. And this is what? The hell is this? Okay. Let me see if it has a checklist. I certainly hope so. Okay, it's nowhere near as bad as the Airbus in terms of procedures. 39 starting engine procedures and 33 run-up procedures. Now, do we have lights? Battery on. Yes, we have lights. Blue lights. I like blue lights. Okay. See, I've already almost mastered the plane now. Okay, we can take the... Throttle levers are in idle. I believe they are. Take that one off. Great. Why can't I just double click it to tick? Oil fuel supply levers in the off state. Yes, it says AUF, doesn't it? Yes. Come on, go away. Yeah, AUF. Okay. I'm gonna believe that that is off. Parking brake set. Yes. Pitot heater. Okay, we definitely need that on. Which I did do, didn't I? No. I don't know what's on and off now. That would be on. Right? Yep. Oh, let's do... So there's off. We have off. And then we've got this setting and that setting. So it's whatever... Storor and Burgasa means. I'm going to have to look it up. It is a great cockpit, GTX, you're right. Let me just get a translate on this. So we've got German to English, and we want STAUROHR, which means pitot tube. All right, great. Pitot tube and Burgasa. Carburetor. Okay. Of course, it says it there, doesn't it? Pitot and carb. So let's go to pitot, and we'll set that. Pitot heater indicator. Set to off. This right. Oh. Nothing's flashing up in blue here. Okay, just tick it. I don't know. It's one of these, right? It's one of these dials. I don't know which one. Okay, pitot heater is off. You just had me set it to on. Flight controls, free and correct. Yes, tested them, all working, everything's good. Da 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 da. No problem. Okay. Before starting the engines then, fuel tank selector must be on both. Yep, it is indeed. You can tick that one. Fuel quantity, checked. Hey? Oh my god, the dial's on the wing. Get out of here. Can't see because of the raindrops. Let's stick it in here. I think we got 50%. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh man, that's brilliant. Down again. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I didn't realize that. Do they stay up? Fuel gauge on the wing. Actually, on the wing, that is different. Like it, like it, like it. Oil quantity. Let's check the oil quantity. Where's that going to be? Oh. Oh, that's what those are. Okay, I'm assuming it's all going to be done, so we're going to do that. Altimeter setting. Yeah, I was going to say, please let that be in the plane. Altimeter setting, I'm just going to correct the things. Correct the air pressures, I just did that. Okay, so starting the engines. Only 39 procedures. Oh, it's got a wobble pump, just like the Spitfire. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Oh, this is oil. Oh, okay, so starter master. On. Oh, that goes first. Right. Primer on. Got to remember this. Hey? Oh, now then. Off. But which is the, that's off. Okay, I'm guessing that must be on then. Well, if it isn't, then the plane won't start. So, injection shut-off valve is on. Yes, see, that is on. This is what I'm not getting. I also, when I'm in this checklist, it seems I can't move my head around in the plane. See, that was already on. And down here, it looks like we have to go to the left, put it on, with this one, so I'm guessing that's the same. Fuel wobble pump open. Okay. No idea what to do here. Which direction to do this in? You have to unlock it. Okay. I don't know if that's it, but I'm loving it, man. This is good. All right. If we haven't done any of these correctly, then we got no chance of starting these engines. All right. Oil and fuel supply lever engaged into the start position. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know. Let's run through the views to see if I can get the one I want. Okay, view number 1, 2 and 3, we know that's not them. 4, 5, 6, only 6 does it, then there's no more zooming in. Okay. Go here. That's no. That looks like it says Von hand pump and Von Haupt. Which is on? Or is it up? You push it up? There is no up, right? Oh, there is up. Guys, I am a little bit lost, but we'll see. So let's have a look at this van or Von Haupt from Haupt. Oh, I've spelt it wrong. Of all. So that must be like maximum. And then this is by hand, pump by hand. So this was by all. So yeah, it's got to be that one. Okay. Tick item. Ignition delay engine 3 as required. Oh, it's been delayed all right. ignition, delay engine as required. See, that comes up again down here. So, am I supposed to start this now? You scroll down. Yeah. Spat and through. Okay, let's have a look. Spat is late and through is early. Oh, this is the ignition timing then. Okay, so we can leave the ignition timings on late or early. Through early and spat late. Let's leave them just as they are. How interesting. Change the ignition timing, that's strange. But good. Magneto cap engine 3 open. I presume that's open. I don't know. Magneto switch engine 3 both. Oh, there's 2 switches. Ah, okay. M1, M2, and so both must be in the middle. There, I'm going to leave it there just as a guess. Mixture rich, that's easy. Starter engine 3 pull. Do I keep it pulled? Okay. Oil. Fuel supply lever. Run. Shouldn't it have started? And then it says throttle engine, just for... I got nothing. Yeah. Hey Roger. Trying to get this plane started, but it ain't working. What have I done wrong here? Ooh, talk to me. We got something. Okay, let's try this on there. Quite. I push that down again. Wants to go, it wants to go. Put this down all the way. Why you don't live stream a plane you don't know how to fly, Rusty? Mixture can stay up the top, that's fine. Okay. I know we haven't done things like, you know, turning on the fuel pump. But that hasn't been mentioned. Where is it? Do we mash this? We mash it down, surely. Down. Oh. Right, this one is down, so they have to come up. We started, I presume? Oil pressure. Yes, we have a little bit of pressure. Ignition delay. Well, we can set the ignition delay to early. That's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Just guessing now. If I do start it up, I won't know why it started. Come on. Why am I not hearing anything? Right, so fuel and spark. That's what we need. The fuel pump is on. The fuel selector is on both. Click it that way. Got that going. Got that covered. Boy, like I need to go watch a video. We'll be flying it today, don't worry. Is it gonna click if I just keep it going? Will it click? Yeah. Complicated. She wants to go, but she ain't going. Ignition delay must be set on early. Now you tell me. Right. Right, let's zoom in here. So we're going to set all of them to true. I'll put this back to where I did it, right in the middle. And I wanted this down at the bottom. There you go. But you're still not starting. Where's me wobbly thing? Down. I don't know which is open and which is closed. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Happy. This is another puzzle in the room. Because what if they've missed something off the checklist? Like running through the checklist, I should have been able to start this. But it says open or as required, and then it says must be early, so didn't make up its mind there. It's clearly not as required. Yeah. So starter master on. Right, this is the first problem. Starter master is on. How do you know whether up or down is on? The only way, I would imagine, is to start the plane on the runway, already running, and then see where everything's positioned. I think we're going to have to do that. So let's do that. Having a look at these screws. Damn you. Damn you, plane. Damn you, plane. Wait a minute. This was what? Oh, taxi landing lights. Okay. Not bothered about those quite yet. Not bothered about any lights quite yet. Yeah, this is a puzzle. And all these lubricant coolers, I mean, are we needing those? Do you pull to start or do you push to start? Hey, Mark G and Thomas Hughes, Plane Mechanic Simulator. Yeah. It's learning how to fly a 1930s plane. Oh, come on. Does it have fuel? And if not, why? I'm going to put that right up to the top there in the red. But isn't that off? Like, I just can't hear a thing. You move it down to these different positions, but you don't know whether you're switching it on, off, worse. You nutcase. This is engine 3, right? It better be. Oh yeah, it is. Engine 3. Imagine if we were doing engine 1. Hey Steve Zodiac, matey, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna have to get it on the runway, guys. I can't do this. I could maybe, I don't know what to do. Push that in, push the magneto down maybe, I don't know. Come on, just fire, just give me that. Crank it. I'm gonna put the mixture halfway. All right, screw it. Let's get it on the runway and then we'll see where all the stuff is. Man, I will break this. I will crack this thing. You know it. You know I'm going to crack this thing. I could control E it, yes, but I'm going to start on the runway. Oh, I didn't want to do that now, did I? Did not want to do that. I should have gone to the menu. Okay, while we're here, let's control E, but there's other things to switch on, you know, like, let's put the battery on. Because Control-E, is it just Control-E on its own? Because it's going to start all three engines. Oh, bugger. It's quiet, isn't it? Why is it such a quiet plane? Really? Barely hear anything. Oh, it's too quiet for me. I wanted noise. Right, okay. So, where is everything? Everything's set to late. The dials are, oh, the dials are there in here, in the next setting. Let's just crank up this. Wait a minute. ALF is on. Okay. Let's get some better weather, guys. It's not fair to do it in this weather. Let's go with a few clouds. It's very quiet though. That's my only thing at the moment. The plane's very quiet. Is this how it was in real? So that looks like the starter has to be up then, maybe? Let's push it down. Does it switch everything off? No, it won't, because we're already started, aren't we? Magnetos. Okay. See, that's the thing, when you do a proper, like when you make the simulator start the plane, it doesn't necessarily put everything in the position it's supposed to be when you run through the checklist. How the hell do I program in a VOR now? I don't think you can, right? Can you? You do a VOR flight with this? I can't hear. Don't forget to close the windows later, otherwise you'll get hypothermia. Right, we're just taxiing straight away at the moment the moment I take the parking brake off. I don't know what either.
Templetop ground, Rusty Romeo 66 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff departing straight out. Rusty Romeo 66 taxi doing hold short of runway 09er, right using taxiway Alpha cross runway 09er left Alpha. Contact tower on.
Oh my god, this is making me dizzy.
Taxi to and hold short runway 09er right via taxiway Alpha cross runway 0.
I cannot see the taxiways too well. We are on minimum power and it's just pushing us forward here.
Rusty Romeo 66, hold position caution, other traffic.
I'm not holding position. Other traffic will just have to wait. Oh, gotta be careful on the brakes. Don't want it tipping forward. This is a big bird. Not as big as the DC-6 though, but at least I don't think it is. I think the DC-6 is considerably bigger. Plane's going too quick to do a tight turn. Come on then. now I'm really having to push the power to get it moving. Okay, this is my turning circle, and that's what I have. I have no idea, Bennett. Missing sound files? I doubt it. I doubt it. This has been downloaded directly through the game. Or it could just be me that my game volume's low.
Rusty Romeo 66, continue taxi.
I never stopped, dear. I never stopped.
Romeo 66.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, Hitler on board. When are we going to be taking off? I wonder if his personal plane still exists. Probably got destroyed. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to have a look at the retrofit version as well, and also do some water landings with the what are they called? Jets. I don't know what they're called. And then the ski version. What's the water things called? The floats. Is it floats? Yeah, floats. Yeah, the floats version and the skis version. Oh right, it's got a heading bug. Okay. Gotta try and stop this plane now without it going forwards. That's not easy to do. It just wants to tip forward.
Romeo 66, the runway 09er right, ready for departure, departing straight out.
Rusty Romeo 66, altimeter 29.902.177 at 12. Departing straight out, approved.
Right, the flaps wheel is down here, isn't it? And I can't reach it from here. I can't see it from here, so I'm just going to do the flaps.
Right, Rusty Romeo 66.
How big's the runway? Okay, I'm going to go flaps 2 because I really don't know what's going to happen here. Alright, let's sink back into my chair and prepare for takeoff. Planes with squeaky back wheels. Who would have them? Here we go. I haven't messed with any of the mixtures, and I don't really want to yet. Sure, I took the parking brake off. It must have been off when I thought it was on. Oh, turn back. There we go. We're leveled up. I feel like I'm in the air already. I am in the air already. Oh. Woo. This is not a quick plane, by the way, just so you know. It's like 95 knots or something, max. Yeah, I couldn't even get the engine started, Leonard. I followed the checklist and nothing happened. Alright, these are fixed. Okay, so there's no undercarriage to bring in. Is Berlin. I still hate this thing where you're looking around with the right mouse button pressed. Maybe that can set that to toggle instead of hold. If you do that, you can't. I'm moving. Look, I am waggling the joystick around like crazy, and there's nothing happening on the plane. It does not accept joystick input when you're right clicking the thing. Okay, I'm going in the wrong direction then. I do have an airport to land at, but
Rusty Romeo 66 leaving my airspace.
as for programming in the VOR, can you even do that with this?
Templehouse Tower, Rusty Romeo 66 frequency change. Berlin approach
So
Rusty
this is oil pressure then, right?
Time jumper. JU 52 3 miles east of Templehouse 2,800 feet. Request flight following.
Rusty Romeo 66 Berlin approach. Squawk 462
Squawk 4623 Rusty Romeo 66.
So I've turned a little bit more than I needed to, but it's good.
3 miles east of Templehouse 2,800 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Rusty Romeo 66.
You need help reading the German stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to. It would have been nice if they'd had an option to supply German, English labels. Maybe somebody will do it.
Berlin approach.
Got a nice day. I mean, the weather looks good now. I mean, in the background, over here, it looks nice.
Rusty Romeo 66 Berlin approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Thankfully, I've got my co-pilot handling all of the
Charlie airspace, Rusty Romeo 66.
ATC. Can you bring up an electronic flight bag,
Contact Bremen approach.
like an iPad, in this plane?
Good day.
Because I know it. I'm guessing it can be done in the retrofit one. Hey, Aquatic Borealis, sir. How are you?
Bremen approach, Rusty Romeo 66 2,800 feet.
Rusty Romeo 66 Bremen approach.
So we're going to an airport or an airstrip called, I don't know what it was. I don't know why it's not programmed into the thing actually. Please bear with me, guys. I'm just on set as destination. Right, so it's we're going to Schönhagen. Yep. All been there. Schönhagen airstrip. Hopefully we're going to try and get a decent landing in. Just started your work day. Me too. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, this plane has got an underneath where it opens up and it can drop out cargo. So if it's dropping out, let's say it's doing a flyover and it's doing like an airdrop, and I believe you can put cargo in this and perform that airdrop. I think. And this thing's flying quicker than I thought. We better get back on track here. So yeah, I think you can actually perform the airdrop. And it's one of those planes where you can choose to fill the back, excuse me, you can choose to fill the back with seats or with cargo. And if you choose cargo, then it actually does fill up the back, just like the Douglas DC-6 does. It'll fill up the back visually the more you put in. But I think this is the plane that has the cargo doors that will open and drop the cargo. Whether it actually does drop cargo, I don't know. So now we're just flying over, is it Berlin International Airport on our left? See it. I have to make a turn now. I'm just going by a little nav map. I was actually hoping to program in a VOR frequency, but it doesn't look like there's any technology on board to do that. So I don't know whether this is the airstrip we're going to. I really don't know. I really don't. I've got to fly 12 nautical miles in this exact see any airstrip, but it's going to be off to our. It should be off around this direction, I would say. It seems once it's up, it feels quite easy to fly. It doesn't. It's trimming. It's trimmed nicely straight away. I'm going to mess with that. Just playing with the trim now. There we go. This is going to be a last minute turn and landing, so I want to keep it fairly low. So the only way I'm going to start this plane is by watching somebody else who's already done a video on this plane and watch them do it. And I'll learn it pretty quickly, I think. Very nice scenery out right now. The Junkers JU-52. Would it be I don't know what it would be in. What would JU-52 be in German? Junkers is obviously I can do that, but I don't know. Yahoo. I want to steer away from this airstrip or airport, little airport. I want to steer away from it because once I turn into the flight path of it, I'm not going to have a lot of time to prepare my descent, so I want to just steer a little bit away from it, give myself a bit more time on the approach. In fact, I'm going to back off the throttle just a little. Yeah, so this kilometers per hour was up in 250. Fairly significant. It's faster than what it says on. That's faster than what it says on the read up in the plane description. On the main menu, when you select your plane in the sim, and it gives you the basic details. Yes, this was a Luftwaffe plane, wasn't it? And Lufthansa used it as well. Okay, so this is the approach for the airport, which is this way. So we should be seeing it. I've gone too far. Let's get it right round. I can see it already. Can you guys see it? Yeah? I'm going to back off. Laps 1, I think. Yes, it did. Okay, that's good. I can't reach the flaps wheel from here. So the oil pressure right now is in the green, and there's the red. So yeah, I like it. I like it. There's the airstrip we're coming into. This should be fun. Schönhagen, right? Is that right? Did I say it right? Yes, Schönhagen. Or Schoen. I think it's pronounced Schoen. Schönhagen. Leonard, you correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I was only born in Germany, so I don't really have a claim to the language. Laps 2. And now backing off on the throttle. We're a little bit high, according to the PAPI lights. But we can soon amend that without hitting the trees, hopefully. We need 2 red lights and 2 white lights. We've got 3 white ones, so we're a bit high. Come on. Now we're too high. How low do you want me? I'm going to hit the trees. Whatever maximum flaps is, that's what we have. Okay, now we're at the perfect altitude. But I couldn't really go any lower because there was sort of wood and leaf things there called trees. Down, we've hopped a couple of times. I have to be very careful on the brakes. I do not want this thing tipping over. I can't slow it down in time to make that taxi turn, so forget that. Ooh, she's veering. Come on, Vera. Slow it down. Don't tip. I was pulling back on the plane to try and ensure that the back end doesn't tip up, but didn't quite make that. Wow, it took ages for me to slow that down. I'm gonna have to practice. Now that's for the light, smaller aircraft, so I don't think we're going to be allowed in there. She's got some wings on her, eh? Wow. Yeah, it's a bit fast, but you know, come on. It's my first flight. I'm not familiar with the plane at all. I think I can be forgiven for slight errors. These things are to be improved on. Said I didn't have much time to engineer my approach and descend, but okay. Going on. Park next to the 8 tower. Or we'll just leave it on the grass. Powering down shouldn't be a problem then. And the fuel pump. I don't know whether that got turned on or off or what. Continue. Yeah, so wrong one. So yeah, starting this thing, bit of a nightmare. Just looking at the detail inside the props here. Let's have a look at the retrofit version. And see what the difference is. And I like to do I know there are places in the map, in the world map now, where it's the, you know, instead of landing randomly somewhere on the water, where there are actually proper places to land. Sort of like water runways, if you like, or water airports. I know there was one because I did come across one. Maybe this, I don't know. Oh, that's a national park. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was over in stateside over here where there was one. And it was an actual official water airport thing, because I clicked on it to take off from, and it said you cannot take off from this strip because you need the skis. Oh, was it this one? That looks land as well. No, it was actually on the water. and I do not remember which one it was. But yeah, so we have the floats and the skis, and let's have a look at the retrofit, and we'll go through the liveries as well, because we've got, see, this is nothing to me. Like, it's the same livery, but let's just plonk a different color on the back there. There. You're going to put extra liveries on, go for it. Get some good ones in there. Different ones. Like, you know, historical ones. That would be nice. Let's have a look back here again, see if there's any more. See, now this is a little bit better. Looks okay. But why aren't these available on the retrofit as well? What the hell's the difference? Yeah, some historical liveries would have been good, like a Luftwaffe one or a Lufthansa one. But I have no qualms in saying that the community are going to come out with that stuff. They will definitely do it. So I expect some cool liveries. But yeah, 98 knots, right? Altitude max. We went quicker than that, right? I don't know. Anyway, max altitude 19.3, endurance of 5 hours, and a range of 700 nautical miles. Not too bad. Let's get a bit of a different livery on. So that's where Martha's Vineyard is. Well, where was this watery thing? I'm sure it was on this east coast of the States, or it might have been more. It might have been more South America that I saw it. But hey, knowing my memory, it probably wasn't even this continent. It was probably a different one. Atlantic Field. That already sounds like a water takeoff. But it really isn't. It's on land. But there was one. 98 knots, only 165. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we were doing 190 or something. Sim. Which is fine. That's a good speed. Better than I expected. I wish I'd taken a note of it. I should have. Right down near Miami at the time. So I did do an Airbus A320 flight out of Miami the other day. Oh. Hello. There you go, Fort Jefferson, seaplane. There you go, look. And it's going to tell me, if I set that as departure, no, you can't let me fly. Not going to, look. Y9. Yeah, see, look. But it came up with a visual warning last time. It said you cannot take off from this runway because you need seaplane. There you go. That's what it is. And here we have Fort Jefferson. So you're looking at KYW1. KYW1. That's what it is. And I've just realized now this game would really benefit from having maybe bookmarks or something along those lines. Personal bookmarks where you can. But yeah, I suppose you could just save a flight plan. Go into more. Just do load save. That's it. Just click save and then just you've got the takeoff from there. I'm going to screenshot that so I've got that for memory. But yeah, that will not fly because I don't have the right plane for it. However, we can pick something like something at Key West here. Key West International. That looks like a more major hub. So if we go to go wrong. On the wrong way already. And whenever I choose an airport on the east coast of America, always this is the flight conditions. It always is. Right. I'm quite happy to stick. Yep, live weather, live traffic, live time. I'm quite happy with all of that. There is a waterdrome in Corfu. Cool. I'm going to check those out then. Definitely be checking out all those places. Drove down to the Keys a long time ago. Yeah. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Key West. Is that where key lime pie comes from? Why is it called key lime pie? Do you have to unlock it or something?
Q West Tower, Rusty Romeo 66 ready for departing straight out at runway.
So this should be a lot more modern now. Alright, I'm seeing differences already. Yeah, look at the dash, man. It is whole hell different. A whole hell of a lot different. Wow. Oh my god. And you can put in the VOR frequencies in here as well. Like you could on the old plane, to be honest. But it's the nav. This is it. This is what for the VOR. You want this nav. And then we need a dial. Yes. That'll do. I'll take that. And then you've got your VOR right there. Awesome. Man, this is more modernized, is it not? Yeah. This is a whole world of different. Even got a torch. And you've got your breaker box down here, whatever it's called. And it's all in English. This will help me understand the German version. I love the fact that they've got both now, because that's really cool. Look, oil and then start. I'll be damned. But the whole magneto thing, that is a whole hell of a lot different now. This is all different. Good morning, Emo. How are you? I could probably take off in this thing, like start it up and take off quite easily, because some of the controls are just a lot more intuitive. Oh yeah, I can get on with this one. I can definitely make friends with this. Oh, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really? I wish I knew somebody who could do liveries. I want a Rusty Dog Airlines livery for the Airbus. And one for the Cessna 172. No, not the Cessna, the one I fly. The Piper Arrow Turbo 3. Yeah, really want a Rusty livery for that one day. If I knew how to do it, I'd do my own. Maybe I'll have to learn how to do one. So we've got a clip there to put notes on. Is that a pressure thing? Thing that you were telling me about? Now that is in German. Oh, okay. Different degrees. Oh, there, yeah, flaps. Yeah, flaps. So if I put another flap on, another set. So flaps are fully retracted now, so we've got stage 1, 2, and 3. Back to 2. Okay. And there's my little flappy wheel. Oh, this is pitch. Clutch handle. This is pitch. Pitch elevation. I don't need that. Thankfully I can just about see the dial, which I think now is on 0. Okay. I'm not going to say I'm going to be landing this thing, but fuel pressure. These are all the different warning things. That's okay. The fuel pressure, that's up, probably going to change once I start booting it down the runway. Yes, I was expecting GPS stuff. Does this have an EFB though? I don't know if it's got a flight bag. And it's got your compass just like the Douglas DC-6 does. Oil pressure looks a bit low at the moment, but I'm expecting that to climb just like we are. Whoa. So this oil pressure thing should go up. It's low at the moment, but once we get... I don't know, I'm thinking in terms of a car, just when it all gets heated up. Let's see if that rises at some point through the flight. So I'm just going to start retracting the flaps. Rise flug is cruise, start 2, rotor, start 2 engines. Rise flug equals cruise. I can't censor that right now. We've got another strip in front of me. Sorry, because I'm going to crash the plane if I keep reading the chat. I tend to have a habit of doing that. Hey, if we land there, guys, shortest flight ever. Let's get it up there. Whoa. Try and stall it. So yeah, for the price point, this plane is brilliant. £12.50 for me. I mean, come on. You've got the original version, you've got the retrofit version, you've got the floats and the skis version, and I think around 8 liveries. It's just worth it. And it's, you know, everything seems to work. Yeah, everything seems to work nice.
Type jumper, JU 52 3 miles west of Boca Chica, 1,100 feet.
Wait till you see my next Airbus flight, guys. It's just so immersive now. It's brilliant. The Airbus from fly-by-wire now is tremendous.
Rusty Romeo 66 radar contact 2 miles west of Boca Chica, 1,300 feet.
Boca Chica. Oh, look how green that is.
Roger, Rusty Romeo 66.
Mind living out here, nice and quiet. Maybe it's quiet. I don't know. Can you get onto the U.S. mainland from here then? I mean, I'm assuming that there's a road or something, like via car. I mean, must be able to, right? Because I mean, Aquatic says that he drove down here, so I guess. But it all looks like, well, that's connected there. That's connected, but then what happens here? This looks disconnected. Might just be a simulator thing, though. Big wooden wheel. In case. Look, radio. Yeah, so with this we can dial in VOR frequencies, which is awesome. And that's locked into place, so I don't know whether it's meant to be or... Now I'm going to watch somebody who knows how to fly this properly. The video. That pressure's looking a bit low. But the cockpit, I mean, is very... It's very open, isn't it? I mean, there's no visibility issues here. I like this plane, I do. I can definitely see me doing quite a few flights in this thing. I wonder what she's like acrobatically. I'm asking too much of it. No, I was wanting to do just a complete barrel roll, but she's not interested. She don't want to do that. Now then, I wonder if I can line it up with that runway. Find that runway. I've come right down on the throttle now. Flaps are at maximum. Now I feel like I'm dropping. I feel like, oh, look at the pressure now then. Is that what this is? Is this oil pressure? Because it looks like when I eased off the revs there, it's, yeah, look, it's moving. Going back down to the red. Got myself a little bit off center there. We are at perfect altitude coming in. Come on. What was it? We didn't hop. Pull back on the joystick just to get the back wheel down. I can start braking while pulling back. That's got an X on it, so I'm guessing we can't go down there. I don't know if that's what the X means. Look at all the reflections in the glass at the top there. This is why I like to have it on Ultra. It's the only setting that shows the reflections like that. For some reason the flaps are not coming up even though I've told them to do so. Yep. Yeah. Now I don't know how to switch out the interior. I may have been watching a different plane, but I was pretty sure it was this one. But even that's different. Look at that. Yeah, where you could change the interior from seats to cargo. But I don't know if I have an electronic flight bag on here or not. Don't know. Doesn't look like there's any opening of the doors. Keep going. Again. 1939, Trent, this one. Although the first flight was earlier, 1930, the first flight of the JU-52, but the JU-52 3M, which is this one, had its first flight in 31, 7th of March 1931, but this is a 39. So electronic flight bag, is there one? And if there is, there's probably some kind of banner. Probably some kind of button for it. Yeah, so all in all, a decent plane. Thankfully not as complex as the Douglas DC-6. That one's probably the king of complexity. But thankfully we have an autopilot, not an autopilot, a co-pilot on that one. Yeah, because you can't fly it on your own. Forget it. I mean, in a simulator probably get away with it, but in general, in real life, it needs a 3-man crew, that one. I think the guy, I think he was called Hans Bauer, was the guy who was Hitler's pilot when Hitler had his plane. I think it was Hans Bauer, or Peter Bauer, I can't remember. But I can soon tell you. These planes were used, apparently, looking at Wiki, obviously Second World War, Denmark and Norway campaign, Netherlands campaign, Balkans campaign, North Africa campaign, and Hitler's personal transport. Hans Bauer, yeah, Hans Bauer became his personal pilot when Hitler was provided with his plane in 1932, and the plane he had was called the Immelmann II, named after the First World War pilot ace Max Immelmann. Yeah. So yeah, this is BMW engines. Probably why they're nice and quiet and reliable. Oh, maybe not. Right. Yeah, good plane. Definitely worth its asking price. I don't think there's any quibble here. It's definitely not going to be a plane where you're going to be going, oh God, I wish I hadn't bought this now. You know, it's not worth it. It's junk. It's not going to be one of those planes. It's good. Really is. I like it. Highly recommended. Didn't Hitler have a 4-engine plane? After the Junkers, he went on to a Focke-Wulf, so it might have been that one, a Focke-Wulf FW200 Condor. That's got 4 engines. So yeah, probably that one. Yeah, that was replaced in September 39. See? Isn't Wikipedia amazing? Yeah, so from 1932, Hitler was using this to campaign in the German election in 1932 to become Chancellor, which he did do in 1933. And then he had this plane until 39, and then he changed it for the 4-engined Focke-Wulf FW200 Condor. See, you learn here as well. I'm just reading from Wiki, but I did read up beforehand, before starting the stream. I did do a little bit of research on the plane. So I know that the plane was manufactured obviously in Germany, and then after the war it was manufactured in France and Spain. And I also know that this plane, which is the 3MG 2E, hold on, let me just get this, because I have it here. This is the 3MG 2E, I'm sure of it. Guys, because Hold on a moment. I want to make sure because there's of all the variants you've got. Let's have a look. I'm looking through the list of all the variants. See, these planes, when they were done by the French and Spanish, were renamed. The Spanish named it the Casa 352, and the French named it the AAC. Excuse me, the AAC Toucan. Bear with me. I just want to get the correct one here. So this is the Junkers. Yeah, this is a 3M. I'm trying to get the full. Let's come out here, see if we can find out here. Get the full designation for it. Sometimes Google's a bit bloody useless on. No, it just says 3M here, but it's not that. It's 3M something. If I go back here, go back, we go into Marketplace, should have it here. Go into full catalog, and let's go to here. So this is the one. Here we go. 3MG2E. Exactly, I was right. Now, so why can't I suddenly find it in the list? 3MG2. So, Lufthansa's 21st Century Airworthy Heritage JU52, showing the double wing trailing edge control surfaces, Doppelflügel. Well, I must have misread them when I was reading the variants down here. The one that came after this one, the 3MG3E, improved military version powered by three 725 horsepower BMW 1328 engines, radial engines, equipped with improved radio and bomb release mechanism. Later versions had a tail wheel that replaced the tail skid. Yeah, that thing about the cargo and the seating. Is that on this plane? I'm starting to wonder now whether it was this plane that had that. So we've got I don't know. Okay, so here's the normal plane. Don't think we can change it. You can add weights for all your passengers, if you so wish. Never tried engine failures yet. Don't want to do them. Got enough trouble just flying the damn thing. That looks like a decent livery. I am sure I have seen or heard something about changing the interior to cargo, but I can't imagine where you would do that except on an electronic flight bag. That's the only place, but I don't know if this has one. See if it does. Just going to Google quickly. Nope. Doesn't look. Right. Asobo releases. Oh, great. Yep, page 404. Always good to get those. Right, so it's a 17-seater airliner. Aeroplane Heaven announces the Electra 10A for MSFS. Electra 10A looks like it has only the 2 engines though. Yeah. So this is pretty much 15 US dollars for this plane. I think that's a really good price. Seriously. Seriously good price for what it is. Captain Octay. No, I'm not doing joint flights. I don't really do those things. No, these things have to be scheduled and yeah. I just wish there was a way we could change it. Maybe there is. Next time I do a stream with this plane, I'll be a lot more informed. But I did want to. Just go in blind right now and just see what it was going to be like. Do a. Oops! Don't pick a runway. Go in and see what we get. I mean, if there's anyone on the stream that knows how to start this plane and wants to help me go through this checklist, I'm good with that. Plane was it where I saw that you could add the cargo? Don't know why I get the feeling that it was this one. But it might not have been. Crap, well. Yeah, in real life maybe, Trent. Not here. Excuse me. Hello, can you come and spin my... Oh, he's got a text from the wife. What's that out? Yeah, I can't start this plane. Done everything they asked me, as far as I'm aware. And I'm going to change the weather because I don't want the thunder interrupting me. Go to Broken Clouds. Do not look. Right. So, of course, we remember that the first thing is to hit the battery. Yep, that's worked. Throttle levers on idle, yes. Da, da, da. Parking brake set, pitot heater on. Yep, we're all good there. Fuel tank selector on both. That would be this one, right? So we have left, right, and this would be all, or I don't know. I think that's both, isn't it? Fuel quantity, we'll definitely have that. Oil, yes, and altimeter, yes. Okay. This is where it all goes wrong. Starter master on. Now then, what state is it in right now? Doesn't say. So, do we press it down for on? And primer, which is this guy. That's on. Yeah, ALF is on, so it's already on. I did mess that up last time. Injection shut-off valve on. Aha. I made that mistake last time. So wobble pump, let's just put that down and see if that is the open position. Starting. Okay, oil fuel level supply. Into the start position. Now, I know it started. There. I'm going to put it there, see what happens. Ignition delay set as required. Ignition delay is usually set on late for engine start. Good. That's where it is. Magneto cap engine open. Okay. Magneto engine switch 3. Set to both. Which we've got M1 and M2. So I'm assuming that is both of them. Right in the middle. Mixture level set to rich. That's already rich, right? What is zoo? Let me just look up this word. Okay, that's 2, as in TO. And ALF is on. Okay. That's, to me then, that is done. Mixture level is rich. So starter engine then. Full. I'd like to see engine start up though. So let's see if it goes this time. No. No, it doesn't go. Why? Why? Well, put this down. Okay. I'm going to set this, grab hold of it. Don't know whether that makes a difference. Do I have to hold this or something? It's not catching. It will not catch. I don't know what's wrong. I know the fuel pump is off. Isn't it? Let's go down here. I think it's probably one of these. No, it's on. It's on. Yeah. No idea how to start this thing. It wants to go. Wants to go, but it won't. So what's going to happen is I'll watch a video, I'll see something, and I'll go, oh, okay, that's where I went wrong. And it'll be something so silly. I've got a feeling it's something with these things, the magnetos or something. of fuel. It's almost like it's getting ignition, but it can't start. I don't know if it's a fuel thing. I'm gonna put them all up. Now, the moment I drop the starter, that's it. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know what was going on there, it's just that I can't see the prop. No. No, no, no. Too difficult. Or the checklist is... I know there is another way of seeing these controls. You see these dialogues that are popping up? There's another way you can view these, which I don't particularly like, and they give you more... They can give you more info. So, for example, like when you're doing throttle, it'll show the percentage throttle going on there. So you can get a bit more informational with those. But I don't know whether that's going to help here. Do you pull to start? I would think you would push it to start, personally. But what do I? Something is just fundamentally wrong here. Even when it does start, though, I cannot believe how quiet it is. Because you can hear it just wanting to start up. Why? There's no... It's almost sounds like there's no power getting to it, maybe. Anyway. Let's call it here, guys. I'm going to end it because I am now desperate to go and look up how to fly this greenhouse. Can you imagine the blazing heat? Yeah, I just was going to look up how to fly this thing. And I'll be back with this. Not only this plane, but also the Airbus, which is absolutely tremendous now. Especially when you combine it with the pushback tool, which I think is what is responsible for the... Now when this little truck backs into the Airbus, it actually lifts the plane off the ground, and it goes through the whole dialogue procedure and everything for that. It's really something to behold if you get it all right. But it's a much easier for me to start up and fly a cold and dark Airbus than it is this thing. But I'll be back. I'll be back, and we'll get it all figured out. So desperate to let one of the fire extinguishers off there, but I don't know if that's going to let me do it. All right, guys. Anyway, so that's it, and thank you for being with me, and I will catch you on the next one, and we'll see how far we get with this. So until then, yeah, I'll catch you then, and if you're a flight simmer, then I would recommend this plane, definitely. For the price, not even a quibble for me. This is definitely one worth getting. Until then, for now.